Hello everybody, I am Sunny, your North Country Knitter, and welcome to today's video, which is episode 72. It is December 28th, 2021, and welcome. Happy you are here. For all new subscribers, a very big welcome. I hope you enjoy today's video. And today, I actually have notes. So I have a couple things that I'm going to go over, as well as my goals for 2021. We'll see what I got, what I did not get, and then some upcoming projects, as well as whips and one mostly finished object. All right, and then some acquisitions. So we're going to jump into the projects, what I've finished, what I have not finished, and go from there. Okay, so I did finish this. My floor is squeaky and I'm sitting on the floor. I did finish this. This is I'm showing you the back. There we go. This is the front, except for weaving in some ends. This is called because I've gotten it wrong like a gazillion times, Child's Raglan Sleeve Pullover. And it is a free pattern from Lion Print. I will have it linked down below. I promise I'm finally figuring out how to get stuff linked in without having my laptop. So I'm doing everything on my phone. So it's taken me a minute to figure it all out. But anyway, so I made this for my four-year-old and it came out all right. I can see where there's some inconsistencies, like on the back here. I did not do my mattress stitch in the same place on both sleeves. So some of them that increase is very apparent, while on the other side it's not. And the same on the front. But it doesn't look bad, I don't think. Maybe just a little inexperience, which this was my first sweater where it was pieced together instead of just doing the yoke and then the body and then picking up the sleeves. It was done, the front piece was one piece, the back piece was one piece, the sleeves were one piece, and then you sewed it all up and then pick up the neck stitches and did those. I did notice a lot of people on the notes on Ravelry, which is where I got the pattern, were saying they had a lot of issues with the neck being too tight. And I think originally it called for 1 by 1 rib for like an inch or an inch and a half around the neck. And since I saw that people were having trouble with that, I just did a stockinette stitch neck that just kind of rolled down, and I haven't had any issues with her getting it on and off. This yarn was yarn that I picked up at my hometown local yarn shop. It's called, and I'm gonna forget it, Done Roving Yarns. They have a Facebook page. I'll see if I can get that link down too. And it was a Clarence Stout yarn, so I didn't have any information on it. It didn't have a label or anything, but it came out really nice. She really liked it. She says it's her favorite color, pink. I don't know. But has she worn it? Once, when I made her try it on. She said it was very warm. But that's just how she is. If you make her something, I think she gets nervous about wearing it. I was the same. I remember I had a kite when I was a kid that I was terrified to use because I was afraid the wind would blow it away. It was a big bird kite. There you go. Way off topic here. But we had like a windy, perfect day to go fly a kite, and I was like in tears because I didn't want to get blown away. Anyway, off topic, back on the topic. So yes, this was finished enough to wrap it up and give it to her on Christmas morning. I had just had to weave in some ends and finish the neck, which I figured I could do on Christmas Day, which I did. And yeah, so this is done. Overall, mostly happy with it. I think because it was the first time I did a sweater in pieces, it was really uncomfortable to do because I didn't know what I was doing and it took a long time. And the pattern itself for me was really hard to follow because when there was a change in the pattern, like in the change in how you did your decreases or how often you did your decreases, there wasn't like a row by row. It was just kind of written out in sentence form, and I had a hard time following that, and I must have ripped back on this sweater 4 or 5 times because I was missing where there was a change in the pattern. So I had issues with that, but it's done. Do I think I will do another sweater in pieces? Maybe, but it's gonna have to be written differently. It has to be like row by row or something because this was difficult. Let's see, I'm gonna go on to my socks, which are just a plain vanilla pair of socks that I'm doing with magic loop. This is yarn from Mama Jessie Knits, and it's called You're a Mean One. And it's coming up a little bit bright. There we go. So they're super cute. I was working on these while watching The Grinch this year, which was really exciting. I'm not exactly sure where I was the last time I showed you all. I might have been down here, and then I'm on the leg now. I've got probably 3 or 4 more inches of leg to do, and then I'm gonna do a cuff on them, probably 2 by 2. So hopefully these will be done the next time I come on, and I'm pretty happy how they're coming out. They're really fun. So those are those. And then I started a new hat for my husband, and this is called the Hill 60 by Galt House Yarns. So Hill 60 hat. And this is yarn, that is hair. This is yarn I got from my mystery yarn box from Knit Crate. I do have a video, an unboxing video. Oh, hopefully I had that in frame. I do have an unboxing video of that, which is the last video I did. But this was like their November yarn. But what they had sent out were different colors. I think there was an orange, a red, and a green. The black wasn't in there. So this is what that was, but this was a different color. So I don't know what's up with that. But I'm almost done with the brim. It's 6 inches of brim, and then you fold it. And then I'll go on to the main part of the hat. So it's coming along nicely. I started this yesterday, and you're supposed to have size 7 needles, but I did not. I only have size 8. Even my double pointed needles, I only had 3 double pointed needles size 7. So obviously I need to go get a new pair of size 7s, but it's coming out really cute. I like it. He likes it, so. And that is all I have for objects that I'm working on, and it kind of feels, objects that I've been working on. It kind of feels nice to just have those 2 things going. I did remember a couple weeks ago, I mentioned my socks had just like disintegrated on the bottom. I finally brought them down. Look at that hole in the like most random spot, and there too, it's wearing through right there. And I was honestly expecting these to go out on like the heel. No. So I don't know if I walk weird or what, but that's where they went out. I'm not gonna repair these because I didn't make a big enough cuff. So after the heel, I went right into the ribbing, and that did not give me any room. These were definitely a pair of socks that I learned from. So they actually just kept sliding down. So I'm not fixing them. I'm just going to toss them. More acquisitions. So we're going to go into future knits and then acquisitions at the end. So I am going to do a sweater. I'm going to take part in the, let me see if I can get this right. The Crazy Cabled Sweater Knit Along. That's being hosted by Kay, the Crazy Sock Lady, and one other person, but I didn't look and check and see who. So it's an adult garment that has to have a cable in it. From what I saw, it didn't have to be, I'm gonna resit here. It didn't have to be a cabled, or it didn't have to be a sweater, but it did have to be an adult garment. Now I'm like way down. So I'm going to use this to make something. This is Knit Picks Brava and Sport Weight, and I got in the color Coral, and I got 4 of these. I think 4 of these from Carrie over at the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and then I got 2 more. So I should have enough. That's 6. And I'm still trying to find a pattern that I want to use. I will. I'll narrow it down shortly. And then I need to make sure I actually have knitting needles. But I'm excited to do that, to kind of knit my first sweater. And I really like this color. But yeah, so I'm excited with that. And I'll keep you updated on that. And hopefully this runs from January 1st to June 1st. Hopefully it doesn't take me that long, because I did get some, I guess it's called fingering loop yarn from the Knit Crate mystery box. And I definitely want to have this in a sweater. So I think what I'm going to do is do kind of a fading sweater. And I think that will be enough. I don't know though. I don't know how I want to do my fades. I'm going to need help when the time comes. Maybe that looks better. I don't know. Anyway, so that will happen down the road. Oh, I just knocked that. Sorry. And then I definitely want to make a headband and cowl out of this. And this was more yarn that I got from that unboxing. I basically just showed you all the yarn. Anyway, so on to acquisitions. Was that everything? Yeah, that was my future knit. Acquisitions. So who was it? Somebody had gotten yarn from a Yarn to Die For, and I can't remember who it was, but I think it had been a Halloween yarn. I went on there and I noticed she was having a sale not too long ago, so I got these Halloween yarns and they were like 20% off. This one is Twisted Candy Corn, and this one is Around the Cauldron. Oops. And I love how bright that is. Oh my gosh. And then this one, I love speckles. And these were both on her Pisces base, yes, which is 75% superwash merino wool and 25% nylon. And it's a 4-ply. And there's 462 yards. So that was really cool. And then I don't know if this was like a Christmas time thing or she does this all the time. There was also this cute little extra in it. And inside was this little mini. Look at how cute that is. And this is called Kiss Me Under the Mistletoe. And this is her Taurus base. And it just had all those little speckles in it and very Christmassy. So I don't know quite what I'm going to do with that. Because I know her Taurus base is like 100% merino wool. Superwash merino wool. It didn't have any nylon in it. So maybe I could use it on like the cuff of a sock. I don't know. And then there was also decaf pumpkin spice stash yarn, which sounds amazing. And then 2 Andes chocolates. No, not Andes. Is that how you say it? Yeah, Andes. And then 2 of these little peppermints, which are my favorite. I do not like hard peppermint candies, but I love these. Love them. And then that cute little bag. So I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if that's her normal, like she always throws extras in like that. But I was pretty excited. And then I just placed another order with her. I know. But it was 50% off. So I couldn't say no. But the other really cool thing is I found out she's like in the next town that I grew up in, which was amazing to me. I had to send her a message right away. She actually lives in the town that my dad went to work in. It was nuts. So I was really excited about that. I was like, oh my God, I'm sending you a message. I'm like, hey. Yeah, so when she sent the shipping, when I got the shipping label information from Etsy, I was like, oh, I know where that is. I used to play basketball there. They were like our biggest rivals in basketball. So that is all my acquisitions. And now I'm going to get on to how my goals turned out for 2021. Not too terrible. I at least finished 2 things there that I want. No, 3. So I'll go through straight across. My 50 preemie hats, I only did 11, probably about 12. And I think the big thing with that was that the hospital that I was sending mine to still isn't accepting, or was not accepting, any handmade items, really anything. So I didn't really want to have a whole bunch of hats in around. Like the box that I have my next shipment ready for is full. So I didn't really want to keep making them if I don't have space for them, especially with the move. Scarves for donation, I did make 5 of them, and I got those to the warm-up project before I moved. They were really excited to have them. They actually shared a picture with like after they had placed them out around town. I saw like 3 of my scarves in there, and there were a couple items that we had donated that, you know, like baby hats that we just didn't, that all my girls had grown out of. So it was really cute to see that, and it felt good. 12 pairs of socks. I did finish this goal. I do consider kid socks as just a pair of socks. So I did get 12, 13, 14 done. I could still get another pair done. Maybe. So I did get that done. And then 6 shawls. Nope. I did get 2 done. 2 lap blankets. Yes, I'm kind of cheating on this though, because they were made as baby blankets, but they still are like the size of lap blankets. Is that cheating? I guess it's my own goals thing, so I'm only cheating myself. 1 blanket, nope. Learn to crochet, sort of. I haven't actually officially learned how to crochet, but I can do those worry worms, so that's something. And then learn to brioche. I can't even pronounce it. Knit. I don't think that's how you pronounce it. It might be. I did not do that. I think I was just really much more into knitting socks and kind of finding what worked for me. So overall, not bad. I'm not disappointed. This was just kind of a way for me to track what I was doing, maybe guide me into some new things. Didn't happen this year. There was a lot that happened this year that I don't want to say prevented me from doing the stuff that is on here that I didn't get done, but it just, life happened. So I'm gonna sit down soon and kind of think about goals for next year, which is right around the corner. I feel like I've only just remembered to start signing checks with 2021 on there, and now I'm gonna have to learn 2022. That's the whole thing. Does that, I keep knocking that. Does that happen to anybody else? Please tell me it does, because it takes me forever to readjust when I write my checks. Okay, so that is everything that I had kind of planned out to talk about today. I hope if you're still here, you had a good look at everything that I've been working on. And I hope if you're new, you stick around. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed and you enjoyed watching this, please consider subscribing and liking this video. That helps my channel grow a little bit, and I really appreciate it. Don't forget, you can also leave comments down below. I do try to get back to everyone. I think there's like one comment from last video I haven't gotten back to, but I do try. Sometimes when I sit down to get back to comments, I get distracted. And I also kind of freeze up when I think about what to say in reply. That's just me. So sometimes it takes me a little bit, but I do hope you enjoy being here. I hope you enjoy the content I put out, and thank you. I hope you all have a wonderful new year. I can't believe well, I already went over that. I hope you all have a new year, and I will see you in 2022. Thank you so much for watching.